The hair of black women is a crown that tells a story of struggle, triumph, pain, pride, and comfort. The Crown Act is a chance for us to make sure that story and the stories of so many other cultures are told. A chance to make sure that those stories aren't punished, but become more of an integral part of the larger American story.
And that was part of Senator Cory Booker's powerful speech just before Senate Republicans blocked the passage of the Crown Act earlier this week. The legislation, which already passed in the House, bans discrimination based on hair textures and hairstyles commonly associated with a particular race or national origin. Now, my next guest, along with the Congressional Black Caucus, is urging Senate leadership to include the Crown Act in its end-of-year omnibus funding legislation. Joining me right now is Congresswoman Bonnie Watson-Coleman, lead sponsor of the Crown Act. Congresswoman, thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me, and thank you for covering this, I think, very important issue.
Let's start with that letter that you and the Congressional Black Caucus sent to Senate leadership asking for the Crown Act to be included in this end-of-year funding bill. Have you heard anything in response, and how would it work if it's part of this larger legislation?
Well, we just sent the letter out after Senator Cory Booker did the live unanimous consent request in the Senate, I think on Thursday. So we sent it out Thursday afternoon or maybe Friday morning. And what it would do, there are other things that are going to be included in what will be the funding bill. And we wanted the Crown Act to be one of them, because the Crown Act has been around for a couple of congressional sessions now. And the Crown Act is a very simple fairness piece that helps you to understand that the definition of discrimination includes not only the color of your skin or the race that you are, but that the hair that you have growing out of your head, the way you wear it, are all manifestations of your race and your culture. And women and boys and girls and men have been discriminated against in educational forums, in job situations, simply because of the way they wear their hair. And so this was a way of creating fairness. Certainly the way you wear your hair is no illustration of your intellect, your hard work, your commitment, your capacity to do a good job. It is simply an expression of how you want to wear your hair or how your hair naturally grows. Now, we look at some of the young people now who are wearing their hair blue or purple or different colors. It doesn't seem to invoke the same reaction from schools and even employers as wearing your hair naturally does. And so it just sort of undergirds and supports the notion that this is more than just about hair. This is about discrimination, and this needs to be eliminated. I mean, as far back as 2017, there was a case where that went to a court because a woman was hired for a position in private industry, and when she refused to cut her locks, she was denied that job opportunity. EEOC fought that case, and the district court held that Congress needed to be more clear in what its intent is in the definition of racial discrimination. And so the Crown Act is the means by which we clearly communicate that discrimination because of the way you wear your hair is illegal under the civil rights laws.